I still prefer the classic design.
Hello YouTubers, and welcome to my review of the 12th Doctor's second sonic screwdriver. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just call it the new 12th Doctor sonic screwdriver, but oh well, here it is. Now, I'm not going to let the design of it cloud my judgment of it, because I'm going to base it on the review as a toy, basically how accurate it is, and this thing is pretty damn accurate. If we go from the top, you can see we've got 4 columns here with a central crystal in the middle, and we can see all 4 go all the way down here with a blue section in the middle, just like it is in the show. And probably this is one of the only parts of the Sonic Sphere that I really like the design of, and it kind of reminds me of the TARDIS console as it is now. Now we've got these clamps here, which are clamped on here. They don't actually do anything. They are fixed in place. They cannot be removed or anything like that. But they do have nice detail on, and there's no screw holes or anything like that. And that isn't an actual screw. That's actually made to look like the actual screw on the actual prop, but actually it's just painted plastic. And that continues the detail around here. And here we have the slider, which is also the activation button for this, which is all good. And if we go down to the bottom piece here, I have no idea why this is in a cage with clamps on here like that. I don't know why, because it's not the most ergonomic thing ever. But it's there anyway. And then we have the bottom section, which kind of just goes off into a big chunky thing to a very thin piece very quickly, but it does have all the detail on there. And it kind of reminds me of the 9th and 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver end caps for some reason. We've got all the detail of the gold bands and that, which is all nice, well done. The paint job is pretty tight. I will say though that the paint is maybe a tad bit too light. For some reason, this bottom section is a tad lighter than the top section. Now, from what I can tell of the pictures of the actual sonic screwdriver from Roboto replicas, it appears to be all one colour, though I could be wrong about that, so if I am wrong, then there you go, you just got corrected. So, if we move on to lights and sound effects. The lights and sound effects this time are controlled by a switch that you can move up and down. Moving the switch up once, you will get the 11th Doctor's standard buzzing sound, and the emitter will light up green. This is a steady green, and the Sonic will continue to pulsate and make this sound effect until you let go of the switch. If you move the switch downwards, you will get the faster paced buzzing sound, again from the 11th Doctor sonic screwdriver, but this time you'll get a steady blue. And as you can see inside, there are 5 LEDs which all light up, which is great. So you actually get a bright blue or green light when you shine this. Unfortunately, since the light has to travel all the way up, the sonic screwdriver isn't quite as bright as previous releases. Though I will say the sound effects is a lot louder compared to the touch control version released last year. If you flick the switch up twice, you will get a pulsating noise with a new sound effect. However, this sound effect is from the Personalize Your Sonic Screwdriver range of sonic screwdrivers. So don't get confused. A lot of people think that sound effect is new, but it is not. It is ripped from the Personalize Your Sonic Screwdriver set. It could be the Trans Temple one as well, but that sound effect was included in that. Flicking the switch down twice, you'll get another different sound effect. Again, this is from the Personalize Your Sonic Screwdriver set range. This is actually not a new sound effect. A lot of people are confused about it, but actually, if you press down the button on the Personalize Your Sonic Screwdriver set a few times, you will actually get these noises. But it is nice to be included, and it is just like in the show. This time, all the barrels rotate the light, and the middle one continues to pulsate, and this is really good. This is just like in the show. Now, I can't recall seeing this setting in the show, though the Sonic Screwdriver has only made 2 brief appearances in 2 episodes so far, so it's not being used a lot. So we'll have to see in Series 10 whether this gets used a lot or not. I'm assuming it probably will, but let's get down to the nail in the coffin. The only reason this sonic screwdriver exists as it is right now is to sell merchandise like this. Basically, this sonic screwdriver was purposely made just to sell the toy, which is why it's got all these bolts and rivets and all kinds of stuff like that. But saying that, even though I don't particularly like the design that much, this is a really fun sonic screwdriver, and I especially like this mode. I don't know why they call it 4 modes on the box, but hey, it's always nice. And they've actually, thankfully, returned to the spherical packaging from the 11th Doctor sonic screwdriver range. Now, if you lived in America, then you never went away from this style of packaging. But also, thankfully, they've got rid of that horrible yellow and blue motif and went to the classic series range, which is all nice and well good. And you can see some publicity images of the sonic screwdriver and a bit of information which I'm not going to bother to read out. So, yeah. Now, this is also resealable, which is always nice, well and good, which means you can reseal the Sonic in there. And let me just say, it's a bugger to get this thing out. It is really tightly held in there, which is nice. Batteries are pre-installed. However, to access them, what you need to do is twist the Sonic screwdriver to the right like this, and then the bottom section will slide off. So now you can access the battery via these 2 screws. It's basically the same thing as the 11th Doctor sonic screwdriver. Twist it back, it's now locked in, and you can now continue sonicking. So overall, should you buy this sonic screwdriver? Well, yes, is the short answer. But to be honest, if you really can't get by the design, and you've seen the design and you don't like it like I do, and quite a few people don't like this design, mainly because there's just way too many random things in it, just hold it and try it, because honestly, this is a really nice screwdriver. And I like the fact that finally the sound effects, like this one and this one, are finally hidden sound effects where you have to flick the switch multiple times. So, unlike on, say, the War Doctor Sonic Screwdriver, where you had to cycle through all of them, this one you actually get to choose which sound effect you want at which time. And also, one thing about the slider is it's spring-loaded, so when you let go, it will pop out like this. Now, the actual prop in the show actually doesn't do this, it actually locks in place. There's actually a video on the BBC Doctor YouTube channel where you can see Peter Capaldi using it in this mode, and he actually lets go of the switch, and it still continues to flicker. But anyway, that's it for this review, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.